Have you ever stopped to ask, what does your cat really see when they look at you? Not just what they look at, but what they feel. Do they know you're human? Do they care? The answer might break your heart a little, in the best way possible. Because to your cat, you're not defined by your species, your face, or your words. You are defined by your presence, by how the room changes when you enter it, by the feeling they get when you sit beside them in silence. So here's the real question. Have you ever wondered if, in their world, you're not a person, but something far more sacred? Let's step into your cat's eyes and see who you truly are. Number 1. Your cat doesn't recognize you by your face. They recognize you by your energy. Unlike dogs, who are hardwired to read human expressions, cats don't rely on your looks. They don't care if your hair changes or if you're wearing a mask. To them, you are a signature, a combination of scent, voice, and emotional rhythm. And here's something fascinating. Studies show most cats wouldn't even recognize their favorite person in a mirror. But when you walk through the door, they know instantly, because you're not just a face to them. You're a feeling, a memory, a frequency they've come to trust. Has your cat ever found you without even seeing you? Ever meowed before you entered the room because they already felt you coming? Number 2. To your cat, you are not human. You are home. They don't divide the world by species, but by safety, by emotional warmth. And you are their sanctuary. The soft voice that means food is coming. The heartbeat that means you're safe here. The scent on a shirt that tells them this space belongs to love. They don't see your role. They feel your presence. And that presence is everything. Number 3. Your cat doesn't act like you're human. They act like your family. Have you ever had them rub their face against your hand or gently bump their head into yours before curling up beside you? That's not just affection. That's a ritual of belonging. In the feline world, those behaviors are reserved for other cats, specifically bonded ones. So when your cat treats you this way, they're not confused. They're not pretending you're a cat. They're telling you, you are one of mine. And that trust? That's everything. They've chosen you, and cats never choose lightly. Has your cat ever done something that felt oddly sacred? Like they weren't just being cute, they were letting you in. Number 4. Your cat speaks a special language, and it's just for you. Most adult cats don't meow to other cats. It's not their usual form of communication. But with you, they talk. They've invented a way to reach you because silence wasn't enough. They didn't need to. They chose to. When they meow at the door, they're not being dramatic. They're saying, I know you're out there. When they trill in greeting, it's not random. It's personal. It's their way of saying, I see you. I trust you. I'm here for you. So next time your cat talks to you, don't brush it off. You're not just being spoken to. You're being recognized. Number 5. Here comes the most touching truth of all. To your cat, you are a mother figure. It's not confusion, it's emotional imprinting. When your cat kneads your chest, follows you from room to room, or softly cries for your attention, they're echoing behaviors once directed at their mother. Not out of need, but out of trust. You are their comfort source. The one who makes the world feel soft again. The one who stayed. And in their quiet way, they're telling you, you're the one I feel safe with. Number 6. Have you ever noticed how your adult cat suddenly starts acting like a kitten again, purring the moment you speak, rolling on to their back, belly exposed, grooming your hand like you're part of their litter? This isn't regression, it's trust. Around other cats, they may act mature, independent, even aloof. But with you, all the defenses melt. They get to be soft again, safe again. You've created a space where they don't have to be on guard, where they can go back to that innocent, playful version of themselves. Has your cat ever acted like a kitten around you, even though they're years past that stage? That's not just nostalgia. That's emotional safety in action. Number 7. Your cat doesn't categorize you by species. They don't look at you and think, 2 legs, weird fur, must be human. They feel you. They notice your patterns. How you walk, how you sound, how you exist in the space. They recognize energy, not biology. That's why your cat can find comfort in your presence, no matter what you look like. You are not defined by your appearance. You are defined by your essence. When your cat slowly blinks at you or rests quietly in your presence, they aren't reacting to what you are. They're responding to who you are. Number 8. Over time, your cat begins to know your emotions better than you do. They hear the change in your voice. They feel it when your footsteps drag. They notice when you sit quietly a little longer than usual. And what do? They stay. They sit closer. They blink slower. They don't ask. They don't analyze. They feel. Because love, in your cat's language, doesn't need to be explained. It doesn't even need words. It just needs to be felt and returned in silence. Number 9. Ever wonder why your cat sprawls across your keyboard or gently drops a sock at your feet? It's not random. It's not instinct. It's invitation. Cats communicate through action, not announcements. So when they interrupt your work, place a paw on your chest, or bring you something useless, they're not being mischievous. They're reaching out. They're asking you to notice them. Have you ever felt like your cat was trying to tell you something without words? That was never a coincidence. That was emotional outreach. In the feline world, these are quiet offers of presence, connection, trust. It's their way of saying, you're not just in my world, you're part of it. Number 10. To your cat, you're not just someone they like. You are their bonded partner. Bonded cats don't just live together. They choose each other. They sleep side by side, groom one another, and build silent routines of trust. If your cat follows you from room to room, waits at the door, or insists on sleeping near you, that's not convenience. That's commitment. You're not their caretaker. You're their chosen companion, their emotional mirror. And that bond? It's not formed overnight. It's built through thousands of unspoken moments. When you stayed, when you showed up, when you loved them, even when they were distant. Number 11. You are the center of your cat's universe. Yes, cats are territorial, but not just physically. Their real territory is emotional. They lie on your clothes because they carry your scent. They sleep on your pillow because it holds your warmth. They linger by the door because that's where they last felt you. You're not a guest in their space. You're the anchor of it. The room shifts when you leave. And when you return, it becomes whole again. Number 12. Your cat doesn't know your life story. They don't understand the heartbreak, the deadlines, or the reasons behind your tears. But they understand you. They feel the weight in your silence. They sense when you're holding something in. They notice when your body is still but your spirit is tired. And in those moments they stay, not to fix you, but to witness you. They curl beside you, not to ask questions, but to offer presence. A warm body, a soft purr, a reminder, you are not alone. They don't need context. They only need connection. Has your cat ever stayed with you during your hardest nights without needing a single word? That's not instinct. That's loyalty. Number 13. You are not just a person to them. You are their foundation, the one who returns, the one who stays. You are their routine, their comfort, their safe place in a world that's often too loud. You may not always feel like you're enough, but to them, you're everything. They don't care about your job title, your flaws, or your past. They feel your heartbeat in quiet moments. They recognize your soul in the way you show up, even when you're tired. They've chosen you, not by accident, but by love. So next time you wonder what your cat sees when they look at you, know this: they don't see your face. They feel your presence. They remember your kindness. They don't analyze your past. They honor your truth. You belong to them. And more importantly, they believe they belong to you. Has your cat ever made you feel like you're not just their owner, but their person? Share your story in the comments. Let this be a space where cat hearts speak. And if you're ready to keep unfolding this connection, click the next video, because your cat still has more to show you about love, presence, and what it means to be truly seen.